first Passover, Moses went back to Egypt as commanded by God and addressed the Pharaoh in his court. O Pharaoh, you must free the Israelites. They are God's people. Nobody can tell me what to do. The Israelites are meant to be slaves. Who says that they are God's people? The Pharaoh laughed. After that, he made the slaves work harder than before. This angered the Israelites, who blamed Moses for making the matter worse. They told him not to interfere. Yet, Moses did not lose hope. He knew that God was with him. Moses went to the Pharaoh again. This time, he warned the Pharaoh, saying, "Pharaoh, don't be a fool. Free the Israelites, or all the people of Egypt will suffer. 9 dangerous plagues are sure to come, which will cause great harm. If you wish to prevent them, then pay heed to what I say. Free all the slaves." Moses insisted, but the Pharaoh did not listen. Soon, one after the other, the 9 plagues came. First, the river turned into blood, killing whatever fish there were and stinking up the surroundings. Next, there was a swarm of frogs. Then came the gnats, then the flies, and then diseases which killed the livestock and many people of Egypt. But the Pharaoh remained as stubborn as a mule. The next disaster was the hailstorm, which destroyed the harvest. Next were the locusts, which ate every green leaf and covered the sky till it was black. The land had been in darkness for 3 days. The people of Egypt were scared. All the plagues had caused great harm to them. They pleaded with the Pharaoh to free the slaves. Yet, the Pharaoh remained undisturbed as before. The next plague was the worst of all. The angel of death had to take the life of each firstborn child in every house in Egypt. In those firstborn babies was the Pharaoh's only son. Now, Moses was worried. In the houses were the babies of the Israelites too. He did not want any harm to come their way. "Moses, I will tell you how to save the Israelites," God assured him. "Each household is to kill a lamb and roast it. They should eat it with unleavened bread. And finally, smear some blood from the lamb on their doors. This way, the angel of death would pass by their houses," God advised. The next day, Moses instructed all the Israelites to do as suggested by God. That very night, when the clock struck 12, the 9th plague began. The angel of death passed each house, taking the lives of all the firstborn babies. But the houses which were smeared with blood were spared, just as Moses had promised. Among those firstborn babies was the Pharaoh's only son, the heir to the throne. Seeing his son dead, the Pharaoh was distraught with grief. He summoned Moses and ordered him to take all the Israelites out of Egypt immediately. Hence, after 430 years of slavery, the Israelites were finally free. About 6,000 of them took all their belongings and left Egypt with Moses and the Lord, leading them to a new lease of life. That day was known as the Passover. It is celebrated for 7 to 8 days every year in March or April by Israelites all over the world. Passover begins with a special meal that reminds the people how God helped their ancestors escape from Egypt. Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.